Oh, look at that. Yeah, I beat up a gang of bank robbers on when was it? Saturday night, Friday night. I beat them up real hard. Look at it, and I feel cool. I didn't. I got up in the night to take a piss. I was staying at my parents' place.
The first rule of Tiny Fight Club is you don't talk about Tiny Fight Club.
God damn it!
I understand you're quite expert in the collection of knuts.
Hello Tiny Peter, how are you? How was your weekend? Loved the new episode of Worst Games Ever. Hope you are having a wonderful day.
Thank you, my darling.
Oh, look at all this
Hey
generosity.
Peter, how are you?
That one's
I
so
stupidly
big, it's
missed
been
the
cropped
charity
off.
stream even after lecturing myself all week to make sure I didn't persona esasperata. I watched the VOD over 4.5 hours,
Look at the hype
though.
train.
Due to the fact I had to keep pausing it to catch my breath from laughing. And to keep rewinding a certain part to hear it again because my slightly loopy from cleaning product brain was hearing MR friend say something a tad suspect.
Well, you have to share that in the
Thank
chat
you,
now.
my
Recast
darling.
and adjusting down. What do you think he was saying? There's more alerts coming through. Is it?
Thank you, my darling.
Is the notification?
You
volume
should
a
see
bit
the
high?
other guy.
It might be.
Thank you, my darling.
I don't know. It could be. Is it? I don't think I've changed. Well, the thing is, obviously, I've done a big stream since I did a complicated stream recently. Let me turn down my browser a bit. I think that's where it comes. In fact, I don't know. I don't really know. Hang on. No, what I can do is I can go into the alerts box. In any case,
Thank you, my darling.
had a great big fight with
Hello Peter,
with a
great
door.
job on the stream last week. Is the Fisher Price controller going into storage or might we see it again sometime?
Many good questions to answer once I finally told you what happened to my face. I stayed at my parents' place on the weekend, and sorry, I'm also trying to like at the same time I'm wondering if I can turn down the alerts box a little bit. Does anyone else think it's a bit high, or is it all right? I stayed at my parents' place on the weekend. I had a family thing. Went down on Friday, and on Friday night, in the middle of the night, I got up to take a piss.
Thank you, my darling.
Row your spy gently down the stream. Sorry.
Just a tad above me, yes, a bit loud compared to you. Okay, is it? I'm trying to remember how I like separately even turn it down. Control audio via OBS. Yes, tick that box. Alerts box. I see it. Turn it down. Good. I've done it. I had to tick a box. That's why I couldn't see the slider. So I will eventually finish this story. Got up in the night, and my parents, the room that me and Amy stay in when we're staying at my parents' place has an ensuite. It's a very nice room. So it has an ensuite bathroom. And so I didn't want to wake Amy up by turning the bathroom light on while going to take a piss. So I walked into the bathroom with the light off. And I sort of, and this isn't the first time I've been in this room. I've stayed in it many times over the years, but I sort of swung the door. I thought I swung the door shut behind me, and either I didn't swing it shut behind me at all, and I just misremembered, or I think it does actually, like, if you don't shut it properly, it then like slowly swings open back to it like a 45-degree angle. So took a piss, washed my hands quietly, and then I turned and walked towards what I thought was a closed door, a door with completely flush within the doorway. It wasn't a closed door, it was very much sticking out of the doorway at 45 degrees, and I walked straight into it, and it was this actually, it looks all right now. It was really bad on Friday night. Lots of blood, lots of pain. It still hurts now, but not when it's at rest. So there you go. Don't let the door hit you on your way out. You should see the other guy. Also, a lot of people have said walked into a door is normally a kind of a euphemism for, well, basically when you don't want to admit whatever the injury is, whether it's for dark and malicious reasons or also just silly reasons, like embarrassing reasons. So, no one will, everyone will think I did literally anything but walk into a door, but I did do that. Anyway, the hype train's going mad, and everyone's been very nice, so I am going to very quickly now read through all of these nice things before we play some more Spyro. GY Goliath, thank you so much for the 8 months. First rule of Tiny Fight Club is you don't talk about Tiny Fight Club unless your opponent beats you and your opponent is a door, in which case you are allowed to actually talk about it. Stephen, thank you for the bits. I'm very well. How was my weekend? Well, apart from cool scar, I am wondering if it's actually going to leave a permanent scar, like a little one. I'm not sure. We'll see. I had a very nice weekend, thank you. I actually spent 2 days filming Morris dances for my video this week coming up. So I had to be at my parents' place this weekend anyway for reasons. But nearby them, well, it's not that near, but like conveniently close to compared to Newcastle, was a big festival thing that I went and filmed. So that's this weekend's video, and you can learn all about it. It's more than just Morris dancing.
I understand you're quite expert
don't know what
in the
Morris
collection
dancing
of
is,
canuts.
Ed,
It's okay, Peter.
why didn't you say
Io
anything
rocked
about
too
the
hard at
nuts?
a concert and hit my head on a stage
'cause-
monitor
okay,
and
you
gave
can hear it,
myself
I
a
can't.
concussion.
Hang on, I need to monitor. It's because I've ticked the box to edit the volume of it, and now I can't hear it, but I can... There we go. I'll hear it next time. Hopefully you guys can hear it. Did you hear that? And I'm the only one who didn't. Did he say you're quite expert in your collection of
Thank you,
nuts?
my darling.
I hear that one.
Professional door fighter Peter Austin over
You're hearing
here.
it double now,
Take
are you?
this resub to fund your training camp for your rematch against the door. Looks like you would need it Tiny P e 9 Peter Rage.
Thank you, my darling.
There's a chance you are hearing that
Thank
twice
you, my
now, aren't
darling.
you? I can see that you're hearing that twice. Hang on, I can set it to
Thank you, my darling.
a separate thing. So this is all, it's good.
Thank you, my darling.
It's great. Hang on,
Thank you, my darling.
I can have it. Monitor only? Yes. I think now. Only hearing it. Well, you're not hearing it twice. You think it's only once. I don't hear it twice. Sounds like right now. Oh, okay. Well, it's magic. It's sorted it all. It's sorted itself out. It's been clever about it. It looks to me like you're hearing it twice, but probably not. If you guys say you're not, then that's great. I need to now undo what I've just done. Monitor and output. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay, let me know if what I've just done did not fix it, and if I've now made it so that you can hear it twice. But thank you to Duai Goliath. Thank you to Stephen for the bits. Three Cats in a Dressing Gown. Thank you so much for the 8 months. I'm very well. Sorry that you missed the charity stream, but you enjoyed the VOD, which is great. I'm glad you enjoyed that. And I am curious to hear what you think Mr. Friend sounded like he was saying. All Evolutions, thank you for the 8 months. On an 8-month streak. I can't believe the hype train's at level 4. This is crazy. Thank you, everyone. Hello, Rye Wi-Fi in the chat. Nice to see you. Hello, it's been so long since I managed to catch a live stream, says Luna Isle. Nice to see you, Luna. Thanks for coming in. Welcome. Did I say the Jacobite? I don't think I did. Thank you for the 8 months,
you, my
Jacobite. Thank you so
Petition
much.
to get TP to wear a suit and an eye patch and have that scar poke out the bottom of it so it look like a Bond villain.
I'm going to have to read that with my eyes because I didn't understand a word he just said. C. Bennett, thank you so much for the 8 months. Hello, Peter. Great job on the stream last week. Is the Fisher Price controller going into storage? Or might we see it again sometime? I will use it again, not in a complicated charity stream sort of way that also involves mirrored controls and all kinds of other things. But I think, yeah, it'll be fun to just use this. Probably maybe like next time I might do it as a kind of a juxtaposition. So rather than baby controller in baby game, I might use baby controller in quite serious, dark, scary, spooky game or something like that, you know, maybe. I think that would be funny if I played, I mean, I won't play Dark Souls with it, but, you know, like either difficult or dark, scary, spooky game, I think could be fun. So it's not going into storage fully. I'm going to give it a rest for the time being. But, yes. Got a little more to say about that as well in a moment. But thank you, C. Bennett, for the 8 months. Thank you to Alien Sweat Hands for your 8 months as well on an 8-month streak. Row your spy gently down the stream. As in, I'm streaming and it's Spyro. It's very good. Don't apologise at all for that, Alien Sweat Hands. It's good. I seem a little quiet compared to the music and alerts, to be honest, you say. Maybe my microphone is the quiet thing. I'm still catching up on chat, and one of the chats says I might be a bit quiet. I mean, my mic shouldn't be any quieter than normal, I don't think. As long as I just get a little further closer, son. Fingers crossed, that's okay. But I can, if the music also needs to come down, then I can do that. But that will also mean probably the game needs to come down and everything else. Hopefully I'm okay and you can hear me for the most part. It was about 2 hours 44 when Mr. Friend is glitching and says, it's no fun to stay in bed. I heard it as, it's no fun to stay inbred. Okay, well, yeah, okay, that's a little bit suspect. And it is also no fun to stay inbred. If you're inbred now, try and just get away from that. Try and move yourself out of it. I don't know how you could accomplish that, but give it a go. So you ended up waking up Amy anyway. Better turn on the light next time, says Greatest Swordsman Ever. I did wake Amy up. I was yelling and groaning, going ow, ow, my face, and then, as I say, I was bleeding into my hands. So it was, yeah, consideration. It gets you nowhere. That's absolutely what happened. Did you sue your parents for getting injured in their house? I should have done, shouldn't I? That would be a good idea. So I needed the duck ambulance. That's what I needed, I think. Ed Hoik says, it's okay, Peter. I once rocked too hard at a concert and hit my head on a stage monitor and gave myself a concussion. Well, thank you for the bits. I hope they were done with a clear head and not by mistake, because you're still concussed from when you rocked too hard. Ashton, of course, quite famously on our channel trailer, banged her head on the desk for Triple Jump. That was taken from a merch ad, I think. She laughed and swung her head forward in laughter and swung it too far forward and hit the desk. So that was bad. The hype train has done big things, and we've all got a little square that's crying now as an emote. Me sweat emote. Well, I'm so pleased. Thank you so much to everyone who contributed to that. It's really, really kind. Lord Brotovich, thank you for the 8 months on an 8-month streak. Professional door fighter Peter Austin over here. Take this resub to fund your training camp for your rematch against the door. Looks like you would need it. I think so. And then Veraxis the Witch came in with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gift subs. They've gone to Hobbs the Hammer, D Lodge, Tulip Lynn, Stewie Boy, and JMe349. Thank you so much for access. That's your 33rd gift sub to the channel. That's really, really lovely of you. Thank you so much indeed. Means a lot, and means a lot to those people as well who now have the benefits of sub. Dr. Goblin, thank you for the 6 months. Petition to get TP to wear a suit and eye patch and have that scar poke out the bottom so he'll look like a Bond villain. Yeah, I did think it's a little bit Bond villain, isn't it? It's a little bit shorter now than it was as well. It kind of went from up here to down here before, but it seems to be healing quite quickly. Yes, it was a bit bruised as well to begin with. So I've recorded this week's video, and I'm thinking I might just use all footage of what I filmed on the day rather than this face in it, because I think it might be a bit distracting having big wound on the screen while I'm chatting away. Ashton also quite famously got married last week. She did get legally married last week. I believe she's still also having I guess you can make the distinction between marriage and wedding, right? Like wedding in the sense of a great big party where she wears a wedding dress and, you know, I probably has like a big meal and stuff. I think that's also happening separately. But this week was she got legally married at the, I don't know where, like a registry office or the civic centre or something, and had a party at home, which is lovely. I saw some of the stuff on social media. I was away, so I wasn't at the party, but I messaged her, but I will say it here as well. I hope Ashton had a lovely wedding/marriage and has a lovely wedding down the line when it's wedding time. Maybe you get some sympathy subs if the people think you got beaten and bruised for the video. Oh, that would be good, actually. I should say that, oh yeah, there's a tradition as part of this festival that I attended where they beat up one person, and they picked me this year. I should say that, shouldn't I? I also am going to give a quick shout out, very quick, I assure you, to everyone who subbed during the charity stream the other day, because I did disable all other alerts beyond donations, just to, you know, incentivize that donation alert to come through rather than from subs or bits or whatever. So I will thank you. We have got Front Crimes for following. Welcome to the flock. C Moss 1985 also followed an hour ago. Thank you very much for that. Copper Bill 88. Thank you for the Prime sub. A brand new sub as well. So thank you, Copper Bill, if you're watching now or watching on the VOD. Thank you for subbing. I'm sure there were more earlier when I was looking at this, but now there aren't. Let me refresh the page. Is it getting a bit confused? There were a bunch of subs and stuff from 4 days ago. Okay, there we go. They're back. Some of them they vanished. So White Clover, thank you for following and also giving me your Prime sub. That is Chloe and Rory, who made the controller for me. So thank you again to you, not just for following and subbing, but very much for the controller as well. Jackleby Buddington subbed for 7 months at tier 1. Thank you so much, Jackleby. Queen Macbeth followed. Welcome to the flock, Queen Macbeth, your lady, your majesty. B Radiohead subbed via Prime for 3 months, and Dark Lair subbed via Prime for 2 months. Time to play with Oh, goodness me. Well, I'm not saying that out loud. Thank you very much for the sub. 7 months, tier 1 from Plushy Labs. Jennykin, who said, big love, thinking of Philip today. Well, thank you so much, Jenny, for that. Sorry that your alert didn't come through, but them's the rules in charity streams. BJ Mundo followed. Thank you and welcome to the flock. P47 Mulf, happy 7 months, TP, with a prime sub for 7 months. Thank you very, very much, P47 Mulf. And Scarf of Jericho, thank you. You asked if you can still donate after the stream. Yes, you can. The campaign is still open. I think you can even still ! Charity in the chat. And there you go. The link comes up. So there you go. If you're watching on the VOD squad, you can't see stream elements in the chat in the sidebar saying things. But if you just head to the VOD of the Rugrats video, there is a link in the description of that VOD if you still want to perhaps donate. That would be lovely. And that, I think... Oh, Front Crimes followed. Did I say that one? Yes, I did. I'm all caught up. Thank you for bearing with me, everyone. I've had a lot of alerts to get through today, even, just now, from all your generous givings. And also, as I say, I wanted to just sort of shout some of those ones out from last week. But now I've told you about my face. I've told you about all the nice things that you guys have done now and last week. We can play some Spyro 3. Thank you for bearing with me. Thank you very much for your patience. Let's boot up the game. And we're going to finish this today. It's exciting. Big news. Let's go. Haha. Oh, actually, I'm going to have to just rebind this controller because it will be on Rugrats mode at the moment, which we don't want. That, and I think I can just press automatic mapping and it just does it by magic. So there we go. That should have just done it. So seemingly my audio is all over the place. So let me know if anything's too loud or too quiet right now. But hopefully we're good. So I need to find Haunted 2 or whatever it's called. The one with mummies in it, which I don't like that level very much. But we got to find it. We got to play it. Is it over here? No. Ooh, it's not up here, is it? No, it's not. See, this is how. Oops, how badly I know this game is that I can't even navigate to a certain portal in a certain homeworld, whereas I would not have that issue at all in Spyro 1 and 2. But I'll find it. Game is a little bit loud. Okay, cool. Good to know. Wonder what's going on with all me mixes. How's that? It's not too quiet now, is it? It's a bit quiet for me, but as long as you guys can hear it, I'll turn up my own personal volume. You seem a little quiet compared to the game. I wonder if I've, like, nudged my microphone or something. Test. I don't know if I even made myself any louder there, but... Looks like I'm coming through at, like... where I should be. To the extent that, like... Oh, you're a lot louder. Okay, that does seem louder now. Oh no, hang on. I might just quickly open the stream so I can hear it. Do you know what I think I've done? I think I might have nudged my controller, my microphone volume. Oops. There's me. Volume.
Oops.
Oh no.
Volume.
Oops. Oh no.
Volume.
Volume. I think I might have nudged the knob on my microphone thing while
Not
setting
doing very
up
well, are you, me old pal? Do you really want to win?
all the audio and video for last week's stream. I'm trying to like do a little bit of me speaking. Hang on. I'm just trying to like listen to it live, but then also you guys will hear it. But okay, hang on. Right. Well, I'll have to be really quick. I'm gonna like, this is me playing the game with the game music happening, and I'm gonna quickly pause it and then unmute the stream so I can hear what this sounds like. Okay. No. Okay. No. Okay, I think that's all right. But as usual, if you have any issues, if you have any sound issues, let me know. What do we think? Is that all right? Oops. Yeah. Okay. Cool. If the game's too quiet now, do say, and I can boost it. But Haunted Tomb, in we go. DJ Austin with the looper pedal. Yeah, I know. Yeah, duck ambulance. We got a little bit of extra duck ambulance there. You're a lot louder. I must have just, as I say, nudged my knob, which is against terms of service, Chris. You're quite right. Sorry, I know you were fixing, but I wanted to hear double duck ambulance. I got a little bit lol. You did. It was well timed. Loser Quest show. So here's some sound effects, and here's me speaking. You make your judgment based on that. I'll do a proper test outside of stream when I can, but it's too late now. I'm live. I have to just go with this. But that's fine. So the thing I don't like about this level is it's got enemy spawners. Screw that. It's one of the only levels in the whole trilogy with enemy spawners. Game could go up a bit now. Okay, yeah, because I fixed my mic, so...
If you can survive the trials of our catacombs and answer my riddle, we will give you a prize befitting your efforts. Here is my riddle.
Okay.
I am a vessel without hinges, lock or lid. Yet within my walls a golden treasure is hid. What am I?
Is it a bucket? Yeah, this is one of the worst levels, so good way to start the stream. Yeah, for sure.
And I use the bucket.
I've not overdone it now, have I? I actually turned the game volume back up to slightly higher than what it was at the start of the stream when I turned it down. So I could potentially have overcooked it, but oops, there we go. Oh, I can't hit that guy. What do I do? I mean, don't tell me, but I'll remember at some point. I'll work it out. Some sort of rock or something probably seems good now. Okay, great. Thank you for your assistance, everyone. No. Does he drop stuff that I can throw back at him? Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, yikes. Dude. Oh, my goodness me. Yow. We love the yow sound effect. Oh, I think this guy accidentally blew himself up with his... What's the skill point? Okay, cool. You gotta love an enemy spawner. It's not even. You can't even blow up. Oh, maybe you can actually use these guys. Use their rocks to blow up the sarcophagi. Because I was gonna say most games that have enemy spawners at least let you blow the spawner up. Okay, I'm learning. I'm learning. Super Nintendo Chalmers. Sorry, original PlayStation Chalmers. That's what we're on today. So, have I got more? Have I missed? To head back and blow up this sarcophagus. There we go. Spooky tunnel skill point takes a lot of skill, that one. Is that what it was for? I wondered. I couldn't tell if it was just me swimming up the tunnel, or if something else happened that wasn't really of my own making. Like get an Earth Shaper, you know, or whatever he is, the big rock monster, to blow up another enemy, maybe, and that just sort of happened incidentally. Sarcophagus guy. I too blow up my spawner on occasion. Goodness me. Obscene, Cesspit Prince. Absolutely obscene. Back to the cesspit with you. Oh, goodness me. Alright. We're playing Spyro. I've sorted out the... I'll tell you, I did think that there would be some issues today with the setup, just because it was a complex thing to put together. Relatively. I mean, it wasn't that bad, but it was relatively complex to put together. You know, the 2 cameras, a controller that, you know, doesn't really want to be a controller, and you know, I just sort of had to mess with a lot of volume and stuff and set up a different alerts box and all that kind of thing. So I was like, something is going to be wrong when I stream today. But I did not think that it would just be my volume mix. That's about the only thing that I didn't piss about with when setting up the stream. But hey, what can you do? Black Magic controller. Those kind of jokes are okay. I've been holding back. Yeah, I mean, yeah, they're fine. They're fine. Well, I mean, within reason. There's a line, and it's a line I couldn't possibly describe in detail because it's an amorphous, grey, blurry line. But should you dare to cross it, instant permaban. No, that's not quite true, but just within reason, that's all. Everyone loves some innuendo. In fact, I could even, you know, I could have pressed the saucy button, to be honest. Everything is fine within reason, yeah. Absolutely everything, except not everything, is fine. Oh, jeez. It's bad here. Okay, I've got a thing. Oh! Oh, yeah, okay, these buttons. Let's come back. Oh, yeah, okay, gotta press the button. Sure, fine. Zap me, Zoe. Yow! Okay, where's the button? I'll use the button. Where is the... It's not that one. Down here. There it is. Yow! Good afternoon, Deadeye Minis. Nice to see you. Welcome in. How are you doing? Takes me back to the first triple jump streams, and every stream was a technical issue. Oh, the good old days. It was like that, wasn't it? It kind of took me back to it just then as well. Going, wait, what's going on? Remember when we used to get like the crunchy, crispy audio? I seem to have that with certain when my OBS plays certain sounds, actually. So when how easy is it for me to get to Rugrats from here? When I click this, I'm assuming this is all still working. I might have just completely broken everything, but if you listen.
Oh, I wish I had my glasses.
And
I must be in Mirrorland.
You see there's a little but it's at a different point at different times. So
Oh, I wish I had my glasses. I must be in Mirrorland.
I don't think it happens in that exact. It's not burned into the sound effect, is what I'm trying to say.
Oh, I wish I had my glasses.
There you go. That was definitely 2 random pops.
I must be in Mirrorland.
Yeah, it doesn't do it all the time. I don't know what causes that. I mean, it might be just because they're MP3 files, and maybe I should be using WAVs or something like that. That might help. But let's switch back to this one. The baby they had doing the voiceover clearly didn't have a pop shield on hand. Yeah, well, it could be that. Chucky.wav. Yeah, we need Chucky.wav instead of Chucky.mp3. That might be the issue. I don't know. Zap Me Zoe sounds like the start of a pod squad name. Yeah. Zap Me Zoe for Christmas, or whatever it is. Okay. I must be in Mirrorland. I kind of took for granted as a, you know, an 8 to 13-year-old, the target audience, or 8 to 12-year-old maybe, 8 to 13-year-old target audience for Rugrats. Kind of took for granted that, you know, it's a cartoon about babies, and yet, you know, it was pretty popular. I'm just surprised that, you know, it wasn't a CBeebies cartoon. It wasn't aimed at babies or toddlers. It was for the sort of the 8 to a little bit older than 8 audience, which is, I don't know, it's quite impressive, I think, managing to make a cartoon about babies that does appeal to, pre-teens. Because on paper, it does not sound... Because when I saw my family on the weekend, Total was telling them about the charity stream, and my mum had seen me on my Instagram story with the Chucky outfit on. She was saying it was funny, and I said, I don't know if you remember me as a child watching Rugrats. I was trying to explain about the game and how it was relevant to the baby thing and so on. And knowing that I was going to have to explain this to them before I got there, I was thinking, it's going to sound like... When I say, oh yeah, there was this cartoon on, it was an American import, this cartoon, when we were kids, that was about babies. It was this, like, gang of babies who used to go on adventures. But it was popular, when I was like late primary school, possibly even very early high school kind of age. And I think that doesn't sound quite right. It sounds like, Peter, it sounds like you were just, watching a little bit of CBeebies occasionally and when the family weren't looking, and that's fine, but you don't need to be embarrassed about it. Just own up to the fact that you were watching a cartoon for babies. Everyone who's familiar with the Rugrats knows that that it makes sense and that that it was appealing to that audience. But if you're my dad, for instance, and you probably have no idea what Rugrats is or don't remember me watching it as a child, it sounds like... You sure this was for 8 to 13-year-olds, Peter? It sounds like you were watching Peppa Pig. I think, you were... I was in high school when I watched it. Yeah. It's like those adults that watch Bluey now. Do they? I didn't know that there are adults watching Bluey, but, that's fine. Whatever floats your boat. There are worse things to be doing with your time, I suppose. That's, stuff that's not traditionally for adults, but you choose to do it anyway. Like, okay, fine. If that's what you fancy, go for it. Guilty pleasure of mine was the Tweenies. Yeah, I'd say that was up there in terms of if I had to watch a TV show for like young kids that was, technically after my time, in the sense that I should have been watching Raven and Tracy Beaker and Grange Hill, Ica Grove. Tweenies would be up there. It was certainly superior to the Teletubbies in terms of being, having a bit more appeal to an older child, I guess. I quite liked Story Makers, not so much for the actual content. Like I didn't really think, oh yeah, this is a great like guilty pleasure program. But I think at the time, I know at the time, as a child and a young teen, I was quite into creative writing. And although they don't actually do any creative writing in Story Makers, they just tell the story just happens and you see it on screen rather than them actually writing a story. I used to really like at school when they said, "Oh, we're going to be writing stories today. We're going to write a story. We're going to do creative writing." And so I think literally just the branding of Story Makers, I'd be like, "Yeah, I'll watch a bit of Story Makers." I mean, it was still only, I would only maybe watch it up to, maybe the first like 1 or 2 years of high school. It was almost like it would trick me every time into watching it. I'd be like, oh, Story Makers is on. That's the one where they make stories, i.e. sort of write stories, i.e. it's the creative writing TV program. And it's not, because they don't do any writing. It just happens. But, they got me every time. I'd come away thinking, I just watched 2 puppets and a librarian. Like, watch it, them watching a cartoon about a cow riding a
I
bus.
see you've managed to survive the trials of the catacombs. Now let's find out if your wits are as quick as your feet. Do you remember the riddle?
I do.
I am a vessel without hinges, lock or lid. Yet within my walls a golden treasure is hid.
Hidden.
What am I?
is there an option for bucket? A bandicoot? The answer is, of course, egg. Quite obviously, because it's not only the answer to the riddle, but it's the reward you get for every level. What happens if you get it wrong, though? A bandicoot.
Sorry.
And I use the bucket.
That's completely wrong. You can try again, but you'll never get it by merely guessing.
I will. It's a 4-answer multiple choice question. I will get it by merely guessing.
I am a vessel without
thank you, Lord B.
lock or lid. Yet within my walls a golden treasure is hid.
Treasure is
What
hid.
am I?
Oh, Bella. Yeah. Bella. One of those episodes hasn't aged well. Yeah, we talked about that when we played the Tweenies game on Worst Games Ever, the badly aged episode. Games need more Chucky Vision. Hey, we can do Chucky Vision anytime we want. All I have to do is right-click the game, which is it this one? Yeah. I'll right-click this and hit transform, flip horizontal. Chucky Vision. Egg.
Have you heard that one before? I never thought you'd get it. Very well. A bargain is a bargain. You may have the dragon egg that I was guarding from the sorceress.
What's its name backwards? We freed Liu.
I've waited 7,000 years for someone to solve that riddle. Now, I can finally head off to Seashell Shore to bury some bones.
Oh, well said. Well said, Seashell Shore. There we go. That kind of pop is an audio tail cut. I'm not sure why it does it sometimes and not others. Maybe whatever you're using for audio triggers has an inbuilt noise gate, which is sometimes cutting the audio sooner than other times, but then the post/preamp handshake doesn't know where the audio is going, so it pops. There's probably way too much info, but it's nice to occasionally use my degree. Well, Ben Cooper, that is useful to an extent in that I'm sure all of that info, someone who understood all of that info could probably work out exactly what the problem is. Sadly, it's not all Greek to me. I know what some of that is. I know what a noise gate is, and I know what, some of those things are. Anyway, thank you very much. I will maybe try and diagnose this later with some of that information. You should bronze those glasses and wig for posterity. They're around somewhere. I'll keep them. Storymakers, Storymaker sounds like a Spyro world. It does actually, doesn't it? Yeah. Storymakers was like that South Park episode about how they make Family Guy. Yeah, it kind of was, wasn't it, actually? Yeah, I know what you mean. I watched it occasionally when it was on, and I certainly was much older than the target audience. I don't know if we're still talking about Storymakers there, or Tweenies, or what, but we all did it, Ed. I may have been checking in to see if there was a new Ren and Stimpy cartoon on. I don't know if any of our if any terrestrial shows had Ren and Stimpy here in the UK. Maybe you could probably watch it somewhere, but I don't think either CBBC or CITV ever played Ren and Stimpy. Has anyone mentioned the nightmare that was Boo Bar? I'm aware of Boo Bar, only that I think at the start of the title sequence it would go Boo Bar, and then I wouldn't watch it anymore. Because it wasn't for me, that one. The Woman with the Dog Pip, you watched that? I think you mean Pippin, Greatest Swordsman Ever. That's Come Outside, and I did watch that, but I watched that at the time when I was the target audience. So that used to be on in the 90s. It may have even started, probably not late 80s, but very, very early 90s, I think. Loved Come Outside. Wonderful, wonderful stuff. Apparently, other members of the chat hated Boo Bar as well. I think it's Bandicoot. You should guess that, I think. Well, I did. It was incorrect. Come Outside with the actor that played the nurse from Open All Hours. Yeah. No, it was lovely. Come Outside. And Chuckle Vision as well. You know, on the subject of Chucky Vision. Chuckle Vision was great. BBC Two used to have Ren and Stimpy episodes. Did it really? Wow. I never saw Ren and Stimpy. I don't think I've ever seen a full episode of Ren and Stimpy even now. I've seen clips like on the internet and stuff, but yeah. on early in the morning in the UK. Wow. Okay. Yeah, a bunch of you are saying you remember it. Scarf of Jericho and yeah, nice. I was talking about Rugrats, says Ed Hoyk. Yeah, it was on the same network as Ren and Stimpy. Those were strange cartoon blocks. Yeah, I guess they probably were. Cool. Is that the one where the woman took her plane to the shops to ruin the environment? I saw the Chuckle Brothers live on stage when I was younger, says Leo's Quest Show. I would have loved to have seen the Chuckle Brothers live on stage. Yeah, Come Outside was where... What was she called? Auntie... Oh, don't tell me. This honestly feels like forgetting the name of my actual auntie. This feels really bad. My head is saying, like, Mavis, but it's not. Wait, Auntie... Oh, I'm gonna have to look it up. Come Outside, Auntie Mabel. I was pretty close with Mavis. Auntie Matter, yes. Auntie Mabel had a dog, Pippin. Oh, whoops! I didn't mean to go down here again, but it is slightly fun. And something would happen, like she would, you know. She'd be wanting to make some toast or a sandwich, and then she'd go in her bread bin, and there'd be no bread. And she'd be like, oh my goodness, we've got no bread. Well, we'll have to get some bread. In fact, thinking about it, I wonder how bread is actually made. And then she would go outside, come outside, and she would enter her mode of transport, which was not a car or a bicycle. It was a plane, a spotty plane. She had an airstrip outside her house, and then she would fly to somewhere relevant, whether it was, you know, a wheat farm / a flour mill or a bakery, or, you know, she would wonder. Like, there was one time the street light outside her house stopped working, and so she flew to go and learn about streetlights. And no matter where she was flying, whether it was to a sewage treatment plant or a chicken farm, they would always have an airfield for her to land on, fortunately. Or yeah, if she was going to the shops, she would, like, you know, hop in the plane, fly out to the supermarket.
The annual demolition hovercraft competition is about to begin.
All those factories with plane parking. It was impressive, wasn't it?
You'll have to answer a riddle to qualify.
All right.
The riddle is this. If one dragon can lay one egg in 12 years, how long would it take for 100 dragons to lay 100 eggs?
It would take 1,200 years, right? Right? That's the trick. Oh, wait, I've forgotten the question. It takes the same amount of time. Did he say 1 year?
Oh, I am terribly
Wait, what?
sorry. But that is incorrect.
Is it? Wait, how long did he say 12 years? I've forgotten what the question... Oh, yeah, he said 12 years, didn't he? Okay. I did at least... Oh, they've written that in separate... Just to make it easier as well, they've written the word 12.
Very impressive. That is correct.
Fortunately for me, I did say it takes the same amount of time. It's just that I forgot what the amount of time was. He said 12. Well, thank you, Buddy Games. It was too late. Welcome in. Nice to see you. That knock on the head, TP. Yeah, I know. It was a knock on the face, really, not on the head. So I can't even have the excuse of concussion. I whacked my cheek, which is not where the brain... Maybe it's where my brain is stored. Just there. If you're just joining us, by the way, cut my face up on the weekend. It still hurts. Oh god, I think I hate this one. Oh no. This first round will be fine. The second one will not be. What accent is Jamal using? Not sure, I have to say. Oh no, well at least you look even cooler and tough on stream. I know, that's what I thought. Look at it.
Indeed. Please accept this prize for winning the first round.
The first round, implying the existence of further rounds. Oh, Michael Johnson! He's free, and he's juggling. Man of many talents, that boy. Good editor, good juggler.
The championship round.
Okay.
However, This is an exceedingly dangerous
Peter got in a
sport.
knife fight with Thorg.
Might I suggest
Thorg
you
hungry,
find
Thorg
your skill in
want
one
eat.
piece.
You're quite right, Buddy Games. Action Man does have a scar there, and my uncle on the weekend called me Action Man several times. So, yes, you're bang on. Action Man has a scar right there. So it's great. Bring it on. I'm ready for a really annoying challenge.
Such a brave reptile you are. But you'll need much more than bravery to win the championship.
Peter tried some of the moves from the Dragon Ball Z game in real life, and they were so slow, he was really easy to hit in the face. Yeah, for those who don't get that, the most recent episode of Worst Games Ever is now out on youtube.com/@worstgamesever. We played Dragon Ball Z, something about 22 people was the subheading. 22 fighters. It wasn't that. Okay, I can strafe. Okay, that might be useful. Oh, it's very floaty strafing, though. Oh, God. Well, to be honest, that means I have a full Sparks going into it now, which is what I needed.
You may now enter the championship round. However...
RIP Worst Games Ever Studio, yeah, the last video that we shot in the original, well, not the original Worst Games Ever Studio, but, God damn it. Ugh. If I take a hit every time I kill one, I'm doomed. You know, I'm dead now. Ugh. I really hate this one. You've got 4 hits to live.
You may now enter
Speaking of Mikey J, he did some work for Zero Parades
However,
for Dead Spies, and I've been playing it recently. I'm loving it. Oh, well, good. Yeah, I think he did a lot of work for that. So... hopefully, his hard work is the reason that you're playing it, and it's paid off. They can shoot over the top. Maybe I can too. Oh, I can. Okay, yeah. Alright, fine. No! Okay. We've got 1 hit left to kill 6 guys. Not good. Oh, he got me over the top. No! Yeah, I spoke with him about it. He worked crazy hard for it. He did. He did. I heard how hard he worked, and he did work very hard. You may now enter the final round of the worst minigame in Spyro 3. Enjoy. Is it a bad minigame, or am I just bad at Spyro? No one knows. Oh no! If I fight him from further away... Oh no! The guy behind me got me instead. Oh, I rode right into that one. Oh, there's a bug there. Can I kill the bug? Yes! Sparks! Oh, I didn't know you could get health here. Oh, and that probably respawned as well. Jesus. There's a bug over there as well. Okay, let's try and clear this area out. Yes, I did. I did just sneak that through. Oh, I didn't realise there were health bugs in this area. No, this is horrible, says Cooley Willy. Okay, good to know. It's not just me. Right, Sparks is back to life. And if we're really lucky, we've moved far enough away from this bug that he may also have respawned. But we would have to be lucky for that. Oh, and we're not. We're not lucky. I used up all my luck staying alive after my grievous bodily wound. Was that not a bit of fodder in one of those square bits? Yes. Yes, it was. Oh, no. The strafing, for some reason, doesn't lock the camera forwards. So you can strafe, but you can't look where you're looking while you strafe. Which is interesting. Anyway, you can kill this guy from far away. And there's the last one behind this pot. He is. Might be able to just... Oh, no, no, no. Keep moving. He's going to get you. Has it respawned yet? I want my fodder. It might not respawn during the minigame. No, it doesn't. Okay, we can get this last guy. If only the camera would just, like, stay forwards, that would be great. That would be a beautiful, bare fucking minimum quality of life touch, wouldn't it? Okay. He's not seen me. Yes! Well done, Spyro. Now you can enter the Grand Super Ultra Champion round, where you have to kill 40 tanks. How you doing, by the way, Nico? How's things? Egg. TJ, we've had MJ. We've had Michael Johnson, then we've got Triple Jump as well. What kind of dog was Pippin again? I'm not sure. I remember what he looked like, but I don't know what the name of that dog is. A kind of a long-haired... Like, not a million miles away from an Old English sheepdog, but definitely not, because he wasn't white. But, you know, somewhere in that realm. Oh, rip TJ. Yeah, for sure. Was AFK reading about something, but couldn't remember why. I came back, and I'm like, oh, that's why I was reading about bumper cars / dodgems. He was a crossbreed dog, half Tibetan Terrier, half bearded collie. I think bearded collie might be the thing I'm thinking of, but I didn't know he was also Tibetan Terrier. Never heard of a Tibetan Terrier. Oh yeah, I was thinking of bearded collie. Tibetan Terrier. Is a bearded collie the same as an Old English sheepdog? No. But it is a type of sheepdog. It's a Highland collie or hairy mountain dog. A British breed of herding dog of the collie type. My grandparents have got, well, I say have got, I was going to say 2 border collies. They've actually got, it's just the 1 border collie now, actually. Sadly, one of them no longer with us. But, oh, I love him so much. And Amy is allergic.
One of those dogs with funny hats put a curse on me just because I shot him in the butt a couple of times. He said he turned my tail into a snake. Does it look like a snake to you? It does feel kind of funny. Come to think of it, oh boy, that dog's gonna pay.
Oh, okay. A bored collie. Border collie and boardist collie. Yes, the superlative of border collie.
Behind this door lie the
there he is, the Ratchet and Clank beta. Yes, he is, isn't he?
No one has ever survived all 5. In fact, it is so dangerous that I cannot let you through this first door
without answering a bloody riddle. Yeah, there was going to be just a game called Agent 9, right? I think, originally. Honestly, quite busy. Quite glad the heat has finally gone down here, as it's made it hard to be creative after work. But I've been helping Rosie out with some exciting projects for her channel. Oh, very exciting. We went to Capcom the other day, which was exciting. Nice. Very cool.
Here's the riddle. I follow you wherever you go. But the more of me you take, the more you leave behind.
A shit. Shit follows me wherever I go, and the more I take a shit, the more I leave shit behind, right? Is that answer a shit? A shadow? That's pretty close. The more of me you take, the more you leave behind. It's got to be footsteps, right?
My, my. You're quite clever for someone with so little fashion sense.
Oh,
You may proceed to the first trial.
rude. I'm so glad Agent 9 didn't get his own game. I think I said this in the previous stream. Oh, whoa, steady. Shoved me out. I've not got much sparks, actually. You can strafe, can't you? Yeah, you can. Oh, that's it. The strafe is what does it. Now I want to play every Ratchet and Clank yet again. Yeah, best of luck with that. Oh no, we have baskets to spawn them. I assume they're spawners. Nature's snake spawner, the basket. Everyone knows all snakes come from baskets. When a mummy snake and a daddy snake love each other very much, they phone up the basket maker. And that's where baby snakes come from. Snakelings. Oh no, man with stick. Okay, let's kill that fodder. Oh. Okay, these snakes are actually quite easy to deal with. They don't move very quickly. Their attack does not have a lot of range. Good. I like them. I like fighting them. Easy. Owl? Why are you saying owl? Death 89. Oh, whoops. Yow. So I'm not streaming this Thursday, sadly. I would have mentioned this sooner, but I forgot that I'm going to my weekend thing that I'm doing this weekend on Thursday instead of on Friday. I'm actually going to a... I nearly said it in a way that was going to make it sound really weird. Oh, whoops. I was being controlled, but it controls your character in between those segments. It like walks you to where you need to be, and if there's a bug in the way, whoops, it will stick you right on that bug. I was going to say that this weekend I'm going to an adult summer camp, which is what it is, but not in a... It sounds like it's some sort of nudist colony, doesn't it? Where everyone gets off with each other. That's not what it is. It's like it's sort of based loosely on American summer camp, but
And I use the bucket.
I'll use the bucket. But it's for like over 18s. Everyone goes and hangs out and meets people, like-minded individuals. So it's like a half festival, half in the daytime. It's like summer camp, so you do like zip lining and you just do zip lining, seemingly. No, you how do I kill these guys, by the way? Can I like shoot their things at them? Oh, I've got bombs, haven't I? Or have I got bombs? Can I pick up the bomb? If I have him throw the thing at me, can I walk over it and pick it up? Yes. Yeah. Yeah, like zip lining. They do like serious tree climbing where you have to wear ropes and stuff. They do quad biking and all that kind of stuff, and then they do crafty stuff too. So, you know, printmaking and woodworking, and some of the stuff at the moment is probably cancelled, such as the blacksmithing and the fire making, because it is so dry in the UK, and the government sent out an emergency alert a week or two ago saying don't start fires unnecessarily, no barbecues, no campfires. So I think if sparks from an outdoor blacksmithing experience started a big fire, that would be bad. As long as there is some whittling, you'll be reet good. Yes, Peter is going to learn how to do knots and do a bit of kayaking. I am doing whittling, actually. I've always wanted to do it for years and years. I remember watching a YouTube channel of a guy who was a big-time whittler, and I used to watch his content all the time thinking, yeah, I will do this at some point, and then I never got around to it. So that will be nice. But then in the evening, it's essentially like a music festival. I mean, it's not like a huge one with loads of stages and loads of huge acts, but I think they have a couple of different stages, and then there's like a separate tent where they have talks as well, or speakers, or comedy and things like that. So it's not all just music, but yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be really good. But I'm going Thursday night, so well, I'm arriving Thursday night. I'm going midday on Thursday, I think, so I'm not going to be around to do my usual stream. And I am so busy this week that I can't possibly move it to earlier in the week to make up for it, I'm afraid. Ordinarily, I would do that, but no stream this Thursday. And then I'm not back till Monday, and I'm not sure what time I'm back on Monday. So it might be that I am back in time on Monday to do either my usual stream slot or like a 7 p.m. Monday stream, but at the moment I'm just going to say that that's not going to happen because I don't want to promise it and not be able to stick with it, you know. I think before we fight the final boss, we'll go and we'll do everything. So we're going to have to... What am I missing in Evening Lake? Oh yeah, I've got to do some more Agent 9. And we're also just missing a loose egg. Seg. Cub Camp was peak whittling time for me. Yeah. I'm looking forward to some whittling. The emergency alert went up while I was in the pub and my phone took a second to get it, so for a moment I believed the guy who stood up and shouted, "The Russians are coming." Me and Amy were driving on the motorway, I think, so that was a bit of a shock. When are you going to go back to the fireworks factory? Right now. Where is it? Is it underwater, fireworks factory? Is it round here? No. Out of water. Is it? Oh no, in here? Past the fireworks? Yes. How does Lou feel about you going after his egg? Lou's egg, yeah. So, yeah, I'm going to enjoy that. Adult summer camp. Going to get off with so many people. What? Who am I going to raid on Thursday then? Asks Slobrotovich. I don't know. You have to find someone else. Is the loop set up now that I'm revisiting this level? Yes. Good. Boom. Right. So, where is the Agent 9 section? It's not here, because it would have his sign outside. Oh, well, we've got to jump in this thing again. Whoops, whoa! Boundary breaking up in here. I was ready to save my PS1 games when that alert happens, says Nico. The most important stuff in the house. Get the PS1 games. Oh, and the cat, I suppose. Get the cat. PS1 games first, though. Get the PS1 games first, then get Rosie. Then get the cat. I don't know if you have a cat, but... Oh, damn it. I keep forgetting that these guys can do that. Here he is. Are you and Ben still streaming Gamescom? I would love a dog, says Nico. I would also love a dog.
Hey, Spyro! I'm helping a kid called
Me and Ben are streaming Gamescom tomorrow night, so I am making up for the fact that I am missing a stream this week, in that there's going to be double stream from Worst Games Ever. We're doing our usual one on Wednesday, just Wednesday afternoon, where we're playing a well, whatever wins the poll on Patreon. But tomorrow night, we are doing opening night live reactions. So I think we're going live from about possibly 6:45 or 7. There's like a pre-show that we're not reacting to. Hang on, let me check. I'll find out for you. Say it right now. I think we put some social posts out as well about it. We are... I know when I'm testing with Ben, because we've agreed that. Yeah, yeah, it is. It's 2:45, the hour. So that's going to be good. That's going to be a good time. Yeah, his handle. He looks like me.
Hi, Agent Nine. Behind those doors are some pretty scary ninjas. I bet you could use your sharpshooter skills to take them out. Remember, press the circle button to shoot, and use L1 and R1 to dodge left and right.
White. Sniper mode. Oh. Okay, yeah, this is the first person one. Okay, here we go. Oh, I can't walk backwards. Oh, yeah, I can. I can walk backwards. Okay. There's a guy on the ceiling. I see him. He's a real ninja. That's what ninjas do. They walk on the ceiling. We know this. Pop culture tells us this. Oh! Oh, you cheeky beggars. You come out from another room. I see you. I see you up there. Okay, we got the bug. Oh. No, he's got a gun. Get down. He's got a gun. No, now I'm stuck. Oh my god. This is Disruptor. It is, isn't it? It's an Insomniac FPS. This is Disruptor. Oh,
ITP and chat. Thank you for 6 months of laughter, support and entertainment. Keep being you.
Thank you so much, Jesus Life, for the 6 months. Really appreciate it. You're very, very welcome for the laughter, support, and entertainment. Thank you for the support. Couldn't do this without subscribers. Absolutely not. It simply wouldn't work. So, thank you to everyone who's subbed, who's given bits, donations over the years. In some way, shape or form, on one channel or another. Yay, the monkey died. Yeah, he deserves it. I can't look up, can I? It's not allowed. Oh, if you press sniper mode, you can. Okay. Well, that's useful to know. Whoa. Interesting noise. Rip Harambe. Oh no. Oh, hello. Snuck up on me. Again, like a ninja. Oh, hello, hello. Oh, there's a spawner. That
expert in the collection of Canucks.
would help if I could.
Okay, Google. When do you get the gun in Spyro?
We got it, Stephen. We got it right now. Okay, Google. When do I get to not have the gun in Spyro? That's the real question. Okay, Google. When does the Agent 9 stuff stop? Okay, Google. Why didn't Insomniac turn this guy into their next IP? Who can answer that huge enigma? The greatest riddle of all. Thank you, Stephen, for the bits. Thank you so much. Big bit boy, Stephen Skodes. Always giving the bits. Does not go unnoticed, Stephen. Thank you so much. Enigma, the Riddler. Yeah, Edward. God, the bit in Batman Forever when they're like riddling out the riddle, Bruce and Alfred, and it's just they just get it really quickly. They don't even stop and have to think very much. And what's another word for a riddle? Enigma, Mr. Enigma. It's just, you know, instantly they get the answer. But wait, the attack happened at C. C for Catwoman. That's the better scene of Batman working out the answer to a riddle. Oh, Stephen, did I get your cameo request? You know what? I don't think I did. Well, I mean, what I mean is, I'm sure it will be sitting there on my cameo, but always when I get cameo requests, it comes via... well, I get a push notification from the app, and also I think they email me too, and I don't know if I've had either of those, so maybe my settings have changed or something. Thank you very much for pointing that out. I will get straight on that. I'm sorry if you've been waiting a little while for that. I appreciate you pointing it out, because clearly something has changed with my notifications setup in Cameo. So thank you for letting me know. I'm gonna write that down right now so that I don't forget. I need to look into that, why that hasn't happened. Because, you know, I'm not regularly checking in on Cameo by literally opening the app, because I don't need to, because normally when people put a request in, it just tells me. It says, hey, you got a new request. Sort out this Cameo for a lovely, supportive viewer. No worries, it was my birthday, which was on Saturday. Well, I'm sorry to have missed your birthday, Stephen, and the cameo for it. But I hope you had a wonderful birthday. And if you're still keen to have a cameo regardless of the lateness, I'm more than happy to supply one. But don't worry at all if it being post-birthday now, you're not so fussed. That's fine. Patty. Oh no! Agent 9, help! Oh. Sorry for not being fully focused and maybe asking TP to repeat himself, but did Peter say no Thursday stream? I did say no Thursday stream. I'm away whistling. No Thursday stream, but there will be a bonus stream on Worst Games Ever tomorrow as we react to Opening Night Live, Gamescom, ONL. There's a tiny chance they might show Beyond Good and Evil. They might re-announce, sort of kind of, not rebrand, but re-reveal, I suppose, Beyond Good and Evil 2. Because a leaker, who I think is of medium reliability, says that they're going to do that, although they suspect that it's probably going to be at the Game Awards, but they don't know exactly when or where it's going to be. So maybe it could be tomorrow. Ubisoft are going to be there. They have said. They've done a post saying that they're going to be at Gamescom, so that's good. But yeah, it might be that they're waiting for the end of the year, which is what the leaker said. He said, I suspect it'll be a big event towards the end of the year, so probably Game Awards, but you never know. I was a bit worried as well at first because, I mean, this is all assuming that the leaker is to be believed, or you know, even if they are normally reliable, maybe their source is not necessarily reliable. So you can have a leaker who tends to, like, you know, they're not bullshitting. Like what they get told is what they have been told, but sometimes their sources aren't reliable, and that can be where the issue arises. But if we're just to believe what they've said at the moment, and there's no reason necessarily to believe them, but if we just take that as read, then as part of that, as well as saying, oh yeah, they're ready to kind of like show it off again, and almost kind of re-reveal it and give it like a renewed, some renewed attention and that kind of thing. They're also renaming the game. And I was like, uh-oh. Does that mean like it's not even I wouldn't have been surprised if that had turned into it's not Beyond Good and Evil anymore. They're taking the bones of what they've used, what they've made, but it's going to be like a completely new sci-fi thing. A bit like when Prey, or Prey 2 if you want to get serious about this, was called Prey, but it wasn't Prey. I thought maybe that's happening with Beyond Good and Evil, but kind of the other way around, in that like they've used the work that they've done on an actual Beyond Good and Evil game, but they're going to change the name of it. It's kind of an inverse Prey. But he's since clarified that his understanding is, no, it's just like, it's like a subtitle or something. The name hasn't completely changed, but I think it's going to be Beyond Good and Evil : subtitle. So, yeah. It wouldn't surprise me if they called it like, Beyond Good and Evil Origins, or Beyond Good and Evil 0 or something, because calling it Beyond Good and Evil 2 definitely kind of implies sequel, whereas it's supposed to be a prequel. So, Yerp, yes. Prey, or Yerp, if you want to get serious about this. Or, yeah, an inverse Prey would be a Yerp. I see what you mean. Beyond exactly Good and Evil, no more, no less. Always two there are. A good and an evil. Beyond Evil and Good. Below Good and Evil, it's a prequel. Before Good and Evil, maybe they could call it. And announce Tomba 3. Yeah, they need to do that for sure. What time is the stream tomorrow? I Cesspit Prince. Our stream is at 6:45 BST. Gamescom opening night live starts. Ooh! Starts. I think there's like a pre-show from 6:30. Or 6. I think it's 6:30. But we're not reacting to the pre-show. We just react to the main ONL. But yeah, I won't get my hopes up. By all accounts, it's more likely to be the Game Awards if the rumor is to be believed at all. So we'll see.
Thanks for rescuing me. You better look after this egg before the Wynox.
Beyond Good and Evil Beyonderer. No one has suggested 2 Beyond 2 Evil. That would have been a good one. Bed, Bath, and Beyond Good and Evil. Says Pit Prince did say 2 Beyond 2 Good and Evil. Okay, I'll take that. Beyond Good and Evil Racer. Yeah, they might just completely change the genre. Okay, out we go. Oh, you can jump. This whole time I've been able to jump. Didn't realise. My hopes have been up for far too long. Yeah. Beyond all hope, they should call it, perhaps. Beyond all likelihood. Out we go. We have no more left, right? Says Cooley Wooly. What, no more eggs? I think we do have more eggs, because I think we've got a Sparks mission to do, and they always end with an egg, don't they? Egg, sorry, is what I should say there, to be precise. Or have I done the Sparks mission here? Yeah, I think there's one in... Yeah, no, that's it. There's one in Midnight Mountain, but we can't do that until... Okay, yeah, we've got Sorceress's Lair to do. And Bugbot Factory. It's the Bugbot Factory! But I think we can't do that until we defeat the Sorceress, right? So, yeah. By the way, as you will have seen if you're in the VOD squad, last time I played Spyro, I was talking about the Fun Song Factory, because the Bugbot Factory, right? And also in that stream, I was saying, oh, it's a shame about all this, you know, kids' TV. I would love to do Adam Pacitti style reactions to some of this stuff, but I daren't kind of run the risk of all the copyright issues you can get with it. And you know, he does the right thing by putting some of it paywalled behind Patreon, in the sense of like that's the right thing, certainly as far as playing it safe and doing it away from YouTube and Twitch. Obviously, it doesn't suit everyone in terms of like having to paywall stuff, and so, you know, that can be why someone may or may not choose to do that. But certainly as far as avoiding the copyright issues, that's the way to do it. And literally, and I was complaining like, oh yeah, you know, you might think that what is essentially abandonware or abandoned TV, really old children's television, no one needs to be like making claims on that, because me streaming it, no one's losing a penny. The rights holders to Aquila or something, they're not gonna miss out on a cent, right? I'm saying all this, I'm repeating myself, but the point is, I started talking about that, how like, oh yeah, you know, you stream stuff like this, obscure stuff, and not only do sometimes the rights holders come after you for it, which is one thing, and, you know, technically fair enough, because they do hold the rights, and it's up to them what happens to their stuff, but you get other third parties coming at you who they're not even necessarily representing the rights holder of the property. Anyway, I played this Fun Song Factory theme tune on the previous stream, and it got claimed. And it said copyright match Fun Song Factory theme tune. So YouTube has now got a system where you can just click a button and it just deletes the bit of your video that has matching music. So there's just a big, well, not a big, there's a very small hole in the
Do I detect a tear of frustration?
Yeah.
Is everyone laughing at you?
There's just a little cut in the VOD, the previous Spyro VOD, where I started playing Fun Song Factory and YouTube has just cropped it out because I told it to. So there you go. I believe I over-accessed The Witch. A big thank you for a gifted sub. Thank you. Just what I needed after a hard day, says D-Lodge. You do over-access The Witch. Thank you. And that's lovely. The system works. I'm glad that it's cheered you up, D-Lodge. If anything, you're generating interest for people to discover it and search for it to stream somewhere. Madness. I agree. God.
Time to kick some sorceress butt.
Oh, butt. Eat my rifle butt. I don't want to, Agent 9. I don't want to eat your rifle butt. Somehow it checks out that something vaguely associated with DBP would be pointlessly weird about copyright. Yeah. Well, but again, it's not even officially... Whoever owns the rights to Fun Song Factory, I don't even know necessarily if they're the ones who made the claim against it. It might be one of these companies that just says, that's copyrighted and I'm going to sort of pretend to be the rights holder because you're too small time to want to dispute me. You know, that's what they do, some of them. They rely on the fact that people are too scared to say, no, either the person who's made this claim doesn't have the rights, or even if they do, it's fair use, or it's parody, or it's commentary. And they know that some people won't do that because they're like, well, if I lose the dispute, it's going to be really bad for my channel. And so they just, in bad faith, claim stuff that isn't theirs, so that they can earn some ad revenue from it. Oh, damn it, I just missed. Got a sheep. It's a sheep! Need that scream as a sound alert for sure. Whoops. Meh! Roll from right on Rosie. Not today you won't. Oh, get on it. Oh, jeez. Oops. Okay, there we go. Roll up and ride on Rosie. It is a bit like Robot Wars. As my old dad used to say. Something racist, probably. Shoot a cannon into the sorceress's back doors. I'll see you next time on Robot Wars. Bye. It's Craig Charles, that. Oh, steady on now. Agent 9, can I have apparatus, please? Thank you. Can I have another apparatus, please? Please. Equipment. Equip me. Flippin' heck. There we go. Oh yeah, great. A little UFO. Oh yeah, it goes up. They fly now. No, god damn it. Oh no. Oh. Oh. I've got to probably not get so close, because she'll just whack me when I do. I'm getting whacked off the UFO. What? I'm getting whacked off the UFO. I'm getting whacked off the UFO. Can I also shoot stuff down? That would be great. Oh, no, I've got to stop doing that. Not so close. Would you help your Uncle Jack off a horse? I would help my Uncle Jack off a horse. You know, he's arthritic, he can't do it himself. All by himself. No, the UFO can't fly too high off the ground. That would be crazy. It would, wouldn't it? Wouldn't that be ridiculous? If the UFO could just fly up into the sky. This is unrelated in terms of the wordplay to would you help your Uncle Jack off a horse, but I always remember when we used to watch, like me and my friends used to say, this is like in high school, that when people on stuff like The X Factor or Britain's Got Talent or whatever would say, please don't vote me out, I have to have this, or, you know, please let me go through to the next round, judges, I would do anything. I would do anything to be a pop star. I want to be a singer. It's my dream. I would do anything for this. I will work so hard. I'll do absolutely anything. And me and my friends used to say, right, but would you do anything though? And then, you know, the joke would be who would, in our group, who would come up with the most obscene thing, and you would then say, right, would you X, Y, Z, and, you know, something far too inappropriate to even say on Twitch. You'd do anything. Well, would you take your... I'm having to censor myself. Would you take your... and stick it in for... because of... and for how... and for this long, and then do with this thing? Huh? Would you? Well, you wouldn't do anything then, would you? You wouldn't do anything, so don't say you'd do anything. Would you play a Spyro 3 minigame? No, absolutely not.
Perhaps a nice vacation in Dragon Shores? You're a real comedian sometimes, Bentley.
You know, I still have to find the rest of the dragon eggs. Plus, Hunter seems to have disappeared again, so I should go make sure he's not in more trouble. You haven't seen him, have you?
Huh? Me? Oh, no. If I do happen to encounter him, however, I will most certainly inform you immediately.
Remember when Peter said within reason? Well, I didn't say any of it out loud, did I? A familiar face. Fan service. Not in that way. I don't mean that Elora is fan service. I mean bringing back characters from a previous game for all of 15 seconds is fan service.
Maybe my coordinate tables are out of date by 1,000 years.
That would explain why the book was so cheap.
So, and I use the
now
bucket.
that you're done saving the world again, are you gonna visit me in
I'll use the
Avalar?
bucket. Thanks,
Sure,
Kulu.
Laura, but I still have to find the rest of the eggs, and, well, Hunter's disappeared again.
This cutscene's a bit quiet, isn't it?
Hunter? Well, hey, I can help. I just saw him sneak off with...
Agent 9, isn't that a Rhinoc over in those bushes?
Rhinoc! Ooh, let me at him. You want a piece of me, Rhinoc boy? Eat laser, punk! Come on now, no fair hiding.
I'm sure Hunter is in good hands. I mean, I'm sure he will turn up soon.
Promise you'll come visit Avalar soon, okay?
Bye. So there we go. We've defeated the sorceress, but her arm came out of the lava, so we already know that
It was Billy's idea.
that she's still alive.
Is that true, Billy?
When are we getting a Robot Wars
thought, Billy.
Arenas of
Spyro,
Destruction
great
or
to see
Extreme
ya.
Destruction playthrough?
I've been
Aren't they
looking for
really
Hunter
bad,
all day.
the
Have you
Robot
seen
Wars
them?
games?
Sorry, Spyro. Hunter made me promise not to tell you where they went.
Hey.
Didn't
Hey.
hear anything from me.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh, he knows. Spyro's worked it out. How did he get on the horse then? That's a good question, Lord Brotovich. How did Uncle Jack on the horse? How did he get onto the horse?
It's a sad sight, Sparks. Another noble warrior falls victim to the plague of love.
Oh, no.
Just look away. Well, I guess we'll have to find the rest of the eggs by ourselves.
Cheetah.
Come on, Spyro. Take a little break. Let's watch the show.
Have to find the rest of the eggs by ourselves. What happens if one of the eggs that you've not collected up to this point is a hunter one? Can you just not get it because he's too busy getting off with Bianca? Keys. Can we have some keys in the chat, by the way? Because they did a little keys. Right, I'll skip that. So the adventure continues. It's not quite over yet. We've got 117% to get today, but we will. There we go. We got some keys. Thank you, chat. They are candidates to be on worst games ever, says Scarf of Jericho. I think one of them was on our list, but we couldn't get it to run in the emulator. So, yeah, we'll have to do that eventually. Right, so there's a Sparks challenge somewhere here. Flip, if I know where it is. There it is. I see it. A signpost. Good.
Just before you kick the sorceress's big, fat, ugly butt,
Whoa.
she built a factory to make robotic bugs to fight Sparks. But I don't think they're any match for him.
Well, hang on. I need some health first. Take that one. And then also another one, because remember we've got a bonus hit point for Sparks now. So even though he's gold already, you get an extra one for eating another thing.
Just before you kick the sorceress's...
Yeah, she is body shaming the dead sorceress who definitely isn't dead. Okay, here we go. The Bug Bot Factory. Copyright match. That's how well I sang it. Here we go. Oh. It's a thief, but he's a bug instead. Oh, I think you just have to touch him rather than shoot him. Oh, The ladybirds. Oh, okay. Robot Wars games are fun to play, but the physics are completely busted. Makes for some funny moments there. Well, that's good. That's what we like in a bad game candidate, in a worse game candidate. Funny physics is good. Silly facial expressions. Really bad dialogue. You know, you got to find those candidates that are going to work best. It's not enough to just be a terrible game. Sometimes they're too bad to be funny. But yeah, maybe we'll do a robot war at some point. But what about very boring, tedious gameplay? Yeah. I mean, that's allowed as well if there's other stuff to make it a bit more entertaining, but because let's face it, if we discounted every game that has very boring, tedious gameplay, we'd be in big trouble. Oh, okay. I've got a key for somewhere. Here? No. Not there. Up top. Ding, ding, ding. TP, I keep hearing good things about it, so I have to ask, are you going to bother playing Zero Company or not? Because nuts to XCOM games. I am going to give it a go, yeah. I have played one of the XCOM games a long time ago, and I seem to remember kind of enjoying it. It's not something that I'm like so into that, you know, I've played them all or even sought them out or completed any one of them. But I'm not averse to an XCOM style game. And of course it's Star Wars, so that is obviously a big draw to me. And then on top of that, it's also set during the Clone Wars, which is will make for a nice change, because I feel like a lot of the Star Wars video games are either kind of, you know, set after the Jedi Purge, or I don't know really. I'm trying to think of games other than the Jedi Survivor series. I mean, you know, they tend to like be the film adaptations or equivalent, such as Battlefront. You know, I don't know. It's the first game I can think of. It's the first game in a while that I can think of that's set in the Clone Wars. That's not, you know, a Lego game or something. So, and it's got some familiar characters in it to fans of the Clone Wars TV show, which is great. I believe, spoilers, I mean, it's only a spoiler in the sense that, I mean, it's in the trailers and stuff, but I believe Annie Kid is in there, but not as a kid. Annie grown-up Skywalker is there. And some other Clone Wars characters who I won't say in case people are trying to avoid spoilers, but yeah, looking forward to it. I might struggle with it and not be very good, but what I'll probably do is a single session of it on stream, and I'll see how good or bad I am at it and whether people want to see more from me. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if James Jenkins chose to stream it. He might not, because if he's not, I don't know what his interest in Star Wars is like. But even if he has no interest in Star Wars at all, but it's a good XCOM style game, he might be interested in playing it regardless. And not that, you know, none of us, you know, the Triple Jump alumni, you know, we're not banned from playing the same games as each other. But I think if someone's going to do a good full playthrough of that on stream, he would be the one to watch. So Jedi Survivor Series is a wild WWE/Star Wars crossover. Survivor Series, yeah, that took me a while. If I remember correctly, you did Arenas of Destruction and Spy Hunter on Worst Games Ever very close to each other. 2 games I thought were amazing as a kid and honestly think are still half decent now. Spy Hunter, you know what? I kind of enjoyed how silly Spy Hunter was. I could definitely just play Spy Hunter, I think, without, you know, like kind of unironically. I mean, it was a bit weird and silly, and you know, I think sometimes the physics were a bit all over the place. But yeah, Spy Hunter was all right. You know, I wouldn't be against streaming Spy Hunter, to be honest. Yeah, we did do a Robot Wars game, didn't we? So I'm wrong saying that we couldn't get it to run. Unless there was another one we couldn't get to run. I can't remember. Wow, that corridor is... What are you supposed to do with those 2 guys shooting at you? If you don't have a special sparks weapon, which I don't. Hello. Do you want me to shut the door? Okay. Amy's arrived, everyone. Back from work. Got your nails done. Do you want to show the world your nails?
Where is the...
There you go. Camera's there. French manicure. Lovely. I told them about camp.
Yeah?
Yeah? It's going to be good?
Good. I don't know if anyone can hear me.
They can hear you.
Close enough.
Yeah.
Hi, everyone.
You're okay. Show us. Oh, lovely nails. Wowza. There you go.
Thank you. That's very good.
The results have been
incredible, says Loser Quest Show.
Thank you. I'll leave you to it.
Okay. See you later. Yeah, Spy Hunter. Yeah, we did play a Robot Wars game, didn't we? It had a little... We had a little Frankenstein's monster's head on the robot, I think. The third and final duck ambulance of the day. Oh, whoops. Okay, goodness me. You missed nothing. You missed absolutely nothing. Good old duck ambulance. I keep saying it. I need to set up a scene that goes to
What have you done with the controls, Gromit?
Goes to this screen, but on a timer. It just shows it for 10 seconds and then automatically goes back. It would be easy to do. Right? Can I maybe like trigger the ladybirds? Hashtag triggered to come up here. Maybe. Amy Sims stream when? Well, we talked about it. Maybe when she's finished the save file that she's working on, she can walk you all through all of her neighborhoods. We need a camera alert. Yeah, we probably do. Just the word Peter in all caps and an exclamation mark. That's usually what people put in the chat. He's done it again. He's doing it again. Yeah, Peter, please. I'll never learn. I will never learn, ever. Okay, there we go. Thank goodness. 200. Okay, so there should be a egg at the end. We've got the key. Oh yeah, a boss. I forgot. There are bosses in these things. Oh no, the bugs are watching in an arena. This is just like that game with the centipede. What's it called? Caterpillar. You know the game where you fight the centipede, shoot the segments off? It's called Millipede. Oh. Oh god, they split. It's time to split. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, god damn it. Mum, get the camera. Can't teach an old Peter new tricks. No. When will you learn? This has been a good start here. And then an instant double tap there from the centipede, just to undo my good start. Yeah, we're now back to as though I'd had a bad start. Oh Christ! Snack. That's the one. That's the game. Go. I got this. I got it. Watch me. This time. This is it. This is it. It's going to be first try. Ooh. This is the one. This is the time. Nice. It's when they come at you, like, with their heads. That's when it's really bad. Oh no. 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 Oh, God damn it. Okay, okay. We've got just one guy to worry about now. Take one more hit, I'm dead. So let's just keep out of the way of his face. Where is he? Oh my god, I don't know where he is. Okay, stay behind him, and then he can't shoot me. Yeah, Annabelle. Sweet. 1 out of 1. Level complete. Level complete. Level complete.
The results have been incredible.
First try solid. Good thing it didn't grow back like the dragons. Oh, imagine dragons. Oh, heavens above.
That last egg must have had some extra magic, because it gave Sparks 2 new abilities.
2?
Now he can break open treasure chests, and using the atlas, he can warp you to any level. Just select the level you want and press the square button.
The square button? I mean, that would have been really useful, like, at any point earlier in the game, but no. He can break open treasure chests, though, yeah, I forgot about that. So now, when we go to the super bonus round, yeah, that's right, there is a super bonus round. He'll be able to just pop open all the treasure containers for me without me even breaking them, which is kind of cool. Right, I think we've just got 1 egg left to get, and it's here. The fun one.
Don't worry, Spyro. I won't be needing any more of your money.
Here's a perk you don't need
don't
anymore.
Look so
Welcome.
Surprised? I found one of the dragon eggs, and I'm going to sell it for a fortune back in Avalar. Why are you looking at me like that? I've got to be going now. Toodles.
And he doesn't run into the portal. He just runs round and around, and we get to do this. Oh, yeah. And collect so many gems that it kind of peaks the speakers a little bit. It's a little speaker peeker, this one. I think technically it's not peaking, it's clipping. Peaking is fine, that just means the highest point of the waveform. But you can peak within the capabilities of the speaker. clipping is what you don't want, right?
Drat.
Right, Ben Cooper?
Drat. Drat, 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 drat.
Drat. But
I never
people
knew
say
dragons
peeking
were so
a lot.
fast. That's it. I give up. I'm retiring to Spooky Swamp to become a haiku poet.
Okay. I never knew dragons were so fast. Mate, you've known me for 2 games worth. Peking duck. Yes. Yum yum. AI. The final dragon. The final boss is AI. Al. Off he goes into not Spooky Swamp, but Crystal Islands. Don't know why he didn't retreat into there while I was chasing him, but there we go. The treasure is going up. 15,000. That is all the treasure in the pre-super bonus round part of the game. And now, I think, let's just double check we've got everything, which I think we have. Oh, square to warp to level, square for skill points. Yeah, that's it. We've got everything except... Oh, we've got 37 out of 36 eggs in Midnight Mountain. What? Is that just because of the one we got from Moneybags? Is that how that works? Or is that a glitch? Anyway, Super Bonus Worlds. We'll do that. And then that's it. It's game over. Down. I didn't actually bring any extra Spyro with me today to play in the event of us finishing before 7 o'clock. But looking at the time, we're probably about right, to be honest. We've got the super bonus round left to do, which is quite big, and then beyond that, how do I get to it again? I always forget. We have maybe there might be another boss fight to do. Question mark. Huh? What? I know what it looks like when you're up there. It's like high up, off on a kind of a. Is it off this edge here or? Yeah, over there. This is it. The place with all the lizards. Super bonus round. Hello, Zoe. Will you talk to me? No, you've zapped me and you've left. In we go. No Spyro Enter the Dragonfly then. Well, not today, but I have always been tempted to play through that. It's just, I know I've said this on multiple streams before, but it's just that it runs badly. I wouldn't mind if it, I don't mind the fact that it's wonky and like the graphics are really weird and stuff, but it's just that it can glitch out so that you can't collect stuff properly. You know, it's like buggy in a bad way, and also it just drops frames a lot and stuff. Even just, I don't know. Yeah, I think the community have been working on a remade version, so maybe there'll be a version I can play.
You finally made it, Spyro. Hunter was a little worried about you when you went off to fight the sorceress, but I always knew you'd beat her.
Mm-hmm.
This place is where the sorceress kept all her treasure. But after she was defeated, a bunch of thieves came and stole it.
Oh.
If you can catch the thieves, you're more than welcome to keep the treasure.
You could speedrun it in like a few minutes. Yeah, you just enter the first homeworld and head bash through the through the level entrance to the final boss, right? I've seen it done. I think you can play the GameCube version relatively smoothly, says Chris. Okay. Well, first homeworld, question mark, did you mean only? Oh, is there actually only one home? I did wonder why the final boss is in the first homeworld. Is it because there's only one homeworld? Okay. So, there's loads of treasure in this level. Whoops. We're here to collect it, but it's not just collecting treasure here. Well, it is about collecting treasure, but what I mean is it's not simply walking around picking treasure up and killing thieves. Oh, lovely. There are also a couple of challenges for us to do. There's some skateboarding, and there's some sheep flying around as well that we need to shoot down. So I'm not particularly familiar with the super bonus round. I think I've only played it a couple of times in my life. So, let's see how we get on. Very satisfying collecting all that treasure. Whoops. Sparks, can't you break that open? No. Okay. Oh, I hope there are some actual treasure chests in this level that Sparks can break open with his new ability. Otherwise, it really is a useless power. Okay, 18,500 treasure required to
Hello,
open that door.
TPH.
Hello!
Hope everyone is well.
Ow.
Been to any good castles recently, Peter?
Been to any good castles recently? I don't know if I have, Elmat and Erica. Thank you very much for the 8 months, on an 8-month streak. Have I been to any good castles recently? It's been a little while. Me and Amy were saying the other day, actually, it's been a while since we've been to like a National Trust place at all, even the ones that we go to very regularly, the ones that are near us. We've just been so busy on our weekends, like visiting people and hanging out doing other things, or having kind of chores and admin to do and stuff like that, so yeah. It's been a while. But thank you for the 8 months. In fact, my memory is telling me, was there an alert earlier that I was going to get round to later that I never got round to? Let me just check. Elmat and Erica, thank you again for the sub. Stephen, I thanked you for the bits. Cheese is life for the sub. Yeah, I think I'm good. Dr. Goblin, petition to get TP to wear a suit and an eye patch. Yeah, we got that one. I don't know if I actually said thank you, Dr. Goblin. I think I just read the message out, but thank you for the sub. Yeah, I think I am caught up. Right, some doors are open. Here we go. Does Newcastle count? Yeah, I guess so.
Hi, Spyro. Did you see Bianca? She was really worried about you when you went off to fight the sorceress. It was pretty funny. She tries to play it cool, but she was scared stiff until you came back safe.
Thank you, my darling.
Oh.
I just finished fixing up an old submarine.
Great.
Why don't you try taking it for a spin?
I don't like riding your submarine. We've done this before and we hated it. Batman fan Drew, thank you very much, Drew, for the 8 months. Really appreciate that. Cheetah. Right on.
Great. Hop aboard.
Hop aboard. I don't have to shoot stuff, do I? Like I did in... Oh, no. Okay, are these just thief submarines? That's
what have you done with the controls, Gromit?
That's not so bad, as long as I'm not being shot at. But even then, it's kind of annoying. Oh. Go. Oh. Had to jinx it, didn't I? Look at me go. I just lost the guy straight away. So satisfying as you pick up all the gems at once. I totally agree, Rye Wi-Fi. I do enjoy the super bonus round. Right, one more. Where is he? There he is. Or she. Could be a lady thief. Is that it for this area? Wouldn't surprise me if there's some bullshit hidden chest somewhere. And I can't even use sparks to point towards stuff, can I? Just too easy for TP. Yeah. PZ. Okay, we'll assume that that's it. Submarine challenge 1 of 7 complete. Yeah, could be. Petra's too popular for history now. Well, happens to everyone. Eventually they get too good for castles. Oh, here we go.
Check it out. This is the world's fastest turbo snowboard course. The local champions are the Sasquatch 6, a gang of Yetis on souped-up snow discs. I bet that you could outrace the lot of them. If you win, we get a huge pile of treasure.
Huge.
If you lose, I have to slick down the whole course with my tongue.
Oh.
So...
Oops. So, ready to race? Yeah, alright. I was about to mention this bit, says Pup Wheelie. Well, it is a bit infamous, isn't it? It was really glitchy in the Reignited trilogy. God. Whoops. No! It's alright, I'll catch him up. Definitely. If you wonder why I'm doing flips, it's because it generates boost. I'm not just doing it to look cool. The cut on my face makes me look cool enough as things stand. Oh no! Maybe at this point I should just collect treasure. Because I don't know if I'm going to catch up with them all now. I don't know, I might, maybe I still can. I don't think I might just restart the race. I might be better off doing that, I think.
Check it out.
Avril. Yeah, I was a skater boy. No! Oh, god damn it. I'm saying god damn it a lot. Because I'm bad at Spyro. They bonked my head then. Get him. Let's catch him. God, even when I'm like doing super boosts. This other guy is just catching up with me. Oh no, the crab can actually get you. If you're not moving fast enough, you can get crabbed. Oh, I'm not gonna overtake 4 guys in one lap. Not without taking risks like that and making things worse. I'm sure you can claw it back. Is that a crab joke? You gotta love these. You gotta love it in video games where you start a race and all of your opponents just zip off into the distance. Happens a lot, doesn't it? Looks to me like if you do it right, you can pretty much chain these stars together non-stop, but there we go. It's better. get any boost for shooting down a Yeti. Oh. Did knock him off, though, that one. That's good. Nice. Still in 4th. I've had a really good performance so far, I would say. It felt like. Wow. This sucks, huh? Turns out, this sucks. Fifth, after hitting loads of blue stars. If you race well, you might just pinch it. Right, I'm in 4th. It's the final lap. Oh. What happened there?
I think my tongue is frozen. You better not lose again.
Oh, that was the... I thought I was entering the final lap, but... Oh, geez. Okay, off we go. I'm jumping over all these blue stars, which is not what we want. I'm wondering actually if maybe shoot them all to death. Yeah, I'm trying to also grab rockets as I go, but I think actually at the start, should I try not? No, I was gonna say if I don't do the first, it feels like when I'm in the air jumping and flipping that it's like that you go slower, but I think ultimately what you earn in boost is well worth it. See that, for instance, I don't want to jump there. I want to just... I'm pressing jump on the ramp, but if I don't press jump, I might go low enough that I can hit the star. Which, again, I think is going to be... So, boost, but don't jump. Yeah. And hit that. And hit that. I think as with a lot of the races in this game, like the speedrun ones, oh no, the speedway ones, sorry, you really do have to be hitting a lot of blue stars. I think that's just the way it goes. It's designed so that the way to win the race is to star it up, star me up inside. I can't star up. The guy I can get in front of. Oh no, missed. Okay. Excuse me, sir. Okay, I'm coming towards... Coming towards second place here. Oh, I've run out of boost though. No, I jumped there and I shouldn't have done because now I've missed that blue. Oh, he shot a crab instead of a Yeti. Yeah. No! Respawn! It takes so long to die. What happens if I get a podium finish? Is that enough? They say if you don't come in 3rd place, I have to lick the course clean. 3rd. Is that enough? Probably not.
I think my tongue is frozen.
Not doing very well, are you, me old pal? Do you really want to win?
No. I can't afford to be jumping on that ramp. I'm glad Hunter
Go
gets
into the
punished
garden
for
and
us
bury
losing
yourself
this
where none of
race.
us can see you. You're making us puke.
Okay, so we jump off here. We earn a bunch of boost by doing sick flips, and then we jump off here, but without actually jumping. So then we hit that. Oh, come on! I think my tongue is frozen. Oh no. Okay, unfortunately I've got enough standard boost of my own. Oh, heavens above. I realise I've not said anything for a little while. I've got my focus head on. No! I bailed out of a flip. Okay, no, we're good. We're fine. We can pull it back. Sort of. Again, I've run out of boost, so that's not good. But I think my tongue is frozen. Oh, you're kidding. You're having a giraffe. That's it. I think it's lost. I'm just not moving anywhere near fast enough now. You know, you mess up the chain of you lose one amount of you lose boost by either using it all up or missing a blue star, and then you don't have enough boost to get the next lot of boost, you know? This is what happens when you lose focus. Yeah, no. As soon as I spoke, screwed it up. Whoops, I forgot to jump. Well, I didn't forget to jump. I pressed it too late, but oh no, and then I did jump there. No, we can't start the race like that.
I think.
Okay, here we go. We jump and flip. We boost but don't jump. Like that. Ooh, okay. That's fine. We can cope with that. I'm getting betterer, I think. Feels like. Ooh! Oh no! Okay, I think we can recover from this. Potentially. It's not ideal. Okay, that's good. Okay, I'm in third. I see first place. Okay, we got this. Stop talking, Peter. Stop talking. Oh, okay, that was a big one. But that's fine. There's a blue star. Right, come on. I've now run out of boost, but okay, hang on. It's going to be close because I've got no boost now, but I did kill the guy in first, so this could be it. Could be. Grab another rocket in case that guy overtakes me. I think I've done it, everyone. Ugh. Jeez.
The results have been incredible.
We're not mad, just disappointed.
You're doing incredibly well, aren't you? What a sexy player.
And we want some shiny stuff too.
Lead pants wearing, cross-eyed glacier trolls riding slabs of flour with sandpaper on the bottom. Okay. Oh, treasure. Blimey. Wow. Okay.
Cheetah.
That's almost too much. That was an obscene amount of treasure. And actually, I need to jump back on the board now and just do a casual run around to get the last of the treasure that I might have missed in this area on me rounds. So here, for instance, no, I've gone too far. Well, never mind. I'll do a full run. So there's still a crab flying around, walking around. Don't know why I said flying. He's walking. That's what crabs do. There's a gem. No. Oh, I lived. Now we can get the green one over here. Now Sparks will be able to point towards gems for me here, which is good. So I know definitely, as I say, there's still a crab somewhere. We'll deal with him, but apart from that, I'm not sure. I can actually shoot rockets at crabs, we learned on a previous attempt at the race, so if I do that, I think, even if I'm not... Oh, there's a gem. Oh, Sparks got it, actually. Okay, here we go. Did it drop a gem? I don't know. Well, I'm pressing the Sparks button now, and he doesn't appear to be pointing anywhere, but... Let's have another run around. And that might be because we've got all the gems in this area, or possibly it's because he doesn't point when you're on a skateboard. I don't know. Hop. Okay. TP, I have to tell you, I guess years of hearing you do them, I have picked up your I went to school with... Hang on, I'm reading at the same time as skating. Looks like I've cleared the area out, actually. I think I might have done. Hang on, let's come off there. So the past week I said one to me mother because she had said something and I had to do it. I told her, you know, I went to school with cleavage. Oh, cleavage? And she rolled her eyes at me, and also I was homeschooled, so it makes it that much more dumb. Oh my god. Well, is Clea a name? I suppose it could be like a nickname for Cleo. Right. Well, Sparks isn't pointing, so I'm going to trust that he would do if there were gems here. Well, I'm pleased to hear to have had such an influence on you there, BTJ. That's great to know. I've been in there, haven't I? There's one up there I've not been to. Okay, well, we can't go in there yet. And then we've got some sheep flying around. It's a sheep in a UFO.
Oh, by the way, Hunter is around here somewhere. He's been tinkering with one of his new toys all day, and he wants to show it off. You should go see him.
Cletus. It could be short for Cletus, couldn't it? So, can't go up there. How much treasure have I got? 18,775. Okay. Oh, okay, this is something. Ah, okay, right. So now I can shoot down the sheep. Oh, I got it. Okay. expect that. A lucky hit. And another one. Well, that was half luck, half skill. Skillage. Techers, sorry, is what I should say there. Techers. Techers Tag Tournament. Oh, okay. There's one. Okay, is he going to come back round? I assume he's on the cycle. He'll be back. Here he comes. Well, I know he goes through there, so if I just mash this. Whoa, why are they bouncing all over the place like that? Did you see that? They're all going different directions. Oh, they home. Do they home? Is that what it was trying to do? Okay, they home in. That's why. It's because the sheep was on his way. Oh, is this going to be 20? No, it's not 20,000. Okay, hang on. What's that noise? There's got to be another UFO flying around, right? Somewhere. Oh! You know, it's a combo power-up. Well, why doesn't it have wings in the... Because I thought that when I thought, oh, there's a combo power-up in this level. It's just got fire. The combo power-up in Spyro 2 has wings. So I saw that and I was like, oh, okay. I mean, I suppose it does literally have wings in the little cooldown bar on the right, doesn't it? Anyway, who needs wings? As someone said in the chat, quite rightly. Oops. Where we're going, we don't fly now. Oh, well, the fact that it homes in makes me feel quite inadequate. Well, not inadequate, but I thought I'd done some really good or lucky trick shots to begin with, but apparently not. 5 out of 7, it says. Blimey. Why didn't they put wings as a thing also in the power-up generator? I don't know why they wouldn't do that. They've recycled enough assets in this game from Spyro 2, but not the one where it actually shows the wings on the power-up generator. How odd. What a strange choice. Okay, that's got to be... Okay, well, there we go. We've got all the treasure. So now a door is opened. Where's the 20k one? It was like up a sort of a mountain, wasn't it? Kind of up high. It's not there. It was like this way. What is that noise? Is it part of the music? It is. It faded with the music. Sounds like I was like locking on to something. Oh, there we go. There's the... Okay. So is this the final boss fight? Do-do-do. There it is.
I don't know how she did it, Spyro. But the sorceress must have survived that.
Paul
last
McCartney says he
battle.
owns wings,
She's been
unfortunately.
waiting here all
Well.
this time, saving up her magic to destroy you. Your best chance to defeat her is to borrow my flying saucer.
Borrow my
Some
flying
spells on it to give
saucer.
it extra firepower and unlimited flying time, but the rest is going to be up to you. You've come this far, Spyro. I know you can beat her.
Of course, Bianca, the rabbit sorceress, has a flying saucer. Oh, she got me. She got me. A flying sorceress. Fair enough, yeah. I suppose it makes sense. Oh, look at that, though. 149 eggs. 200,000 treasure. I'd love to see it. Can I boost? I'm pressing square and it's not going any faster, so I guess I can't, but... It's not X. Shoulder buttons? No. Just feels like I should be able to go a bit faster if I press a certain button. She's got a lot of health, hasn't she? She takes quite a few hits. Doing it. I'm getting her. Dodging her fireballs and everything. Oh, she's entered her second form now. She's flying higher. They fly higher now? They fly higher now. Got 2 hits left of health for me. What a silly fight. It is a bit, isn't it? You know, the weird thing about the Sorceress is that her and Spyro never interact with each other in a cutscene before the final fight. That's the thing about most of, if not all the bosses in this game. I just feel like there's such little connection to them. At least Crush and Gulp you do encounter in fights, and Ripto, certainly. Like, several times they have dialogue. I mean, I guess you could say the same about Nasty Nork as well, but, you know, yin yang. There we go. We did it. Oh, twins! The end. That's it, everyone. That's 117%. Ripto is the best. Still better than the Ripto boss fight. I disagree, Cooley Wooly. I really like the Ripto boss fight. I think it's very good for a 3D platformer. Or for a Spyro game, anyway. Sort of ominous music as the baby dragon burps. It's a weird final reward of a cutscene, isn't it? Little, like, pasty-looking white dragon baby burps twice. The music sort of goes a little bit. So it's slightly spooky music if you listen back to that. And then Spyro shakes his head. Odd. Now, are we talking about the Spyro 2 or Enter the Dragonfly Ripto fight? Well, that's the question. The 3 stages Ripto fight where you can play well and still get hit annoyed me, lol. Well, yeah. I think for the most part, all the attacks are dodgeable. But, yeah. They probably made that 5 minutes before the dicks had to be pressed. Discs had to be pressed, to be fair. Yes, it did. It did appear like that. What do you call... I'm trying to read that in my head and work out where the joke is. I don't even know if I get that. Stuart Copeland, oh, if only he was... I think it's confirmed he's not coming back for a... for Spyro Around Beyond. Man. Oh, I'm here, panic over. Oh, okay. I get it. I get it. Sounds by Warner Bros. And Brian someone. By an entire company and then also Brian. Oh, Greg Berger, he said cheetah. and it turned into a sound alert. Well, does Alora get a credit? Did they bring back Alora's voice actor to just do like 2 lines? The sorceress. Flo Dyer. That sounds like some sort of joke name as well, like a I went to school with or something. Flo, but I don't know what it would mean, but it sounds like one of those, you know, like a forced pun kind of a name. Pressed Dicks sounds like a British food. Sorry, TP, but you lot have some odd names for your food. We do. Well, we've got Spotted Dick. That's a dessert. So Pressed Dick sounds just as likely. His legacy, being a sound alert in TP's streams. That's right. That's it. That's what he can... It's on his CV. Bianca is voiced by the same actress as Millhouse. Oh, really? Oh, I missed that. Is that right? Thrill House. We don't have to watch all this, but I'm just wondering if something will happen at the end. If it says no Norks were harmed in the making of this game. No, what is it? No sheep were harmed in the making of this game. A few Norks, but no sheep, is what it says at the end of the Spyro 1 credits. Don't know, it might say the same thing in the Spyro 2 one, or maybe it doesn't say anything at all. For the brilliant team who came together to make this happen. That's what it says at the end of some of the... Was it the Blast games where it says that in the credits? Dedicated to the brilliant team who pulled together to make this happen. This bad game. Any ideas for Spyro 4? Email us at info@insomniac.net. The Haven Call of the King secret ending that all games deserve. Yeah. Many Rhinox were severely wounded during the creation of this game. Well, it might say that. No sheep were harmed in the making of this game. A few Rhinox, but no sheep. Maybe. I'm holding out herp. I'm holding out hope. Claudette Castillo, Ron Eagle. Oh, here we go. We're on special thanks. We're nearly there. Andrew House. Axiom Designs. That's someone's name. No. Extra special thanks to all of these people. Peter Hastings. Peter Austin. Anything else? Oh, now we're on Universal Interactive Studios. We've done the special thanks for, what, Insomniac, and now UIS. This is the publisher. Special thanks. Okay, we're at the end of this as well. Cynthia Cleveland. We hope you have enjoyed the Spyro trilogy. We're not making any more. We had fun for... We have had 4 great fun sleepless years. Okay. You can find us at insomniacgames.com. Any ideas for Ratchet & Clank? Let us know. Okay, well that's it. We hope you enjoyed the Spyro trilogy. And is that it? We just get booted back to Midnight Mountain. And that's... Game over. Game over, man. We nearly died as well on that final fight. We lost Sparks.
It's a sheep.
One more hit and we would have been dead. Well, thank you so much, Glenn. Oh, hang on, that's gone. Did that say Glenjamin, for following. Welcome to the flock. We're always looking for more sheep to join the flock. Any ideas for Skylander Spyro? Send us an email. Idea for Ratchet & Clank, change the main character to Agent 9. Oh my god, yeah. So yeah, we didn't end up being able to reach that island there in the distance. So that is cut content. There used to be a whirlwind that you unlocked. And over there, I think it's got just a bunch of life bottles or something. They might not even be there now in this build of the game, or maybe they are still sitting over there, but you just can't reach it. Well, welcome, Glenjamin. I'm sorry that you've followed towards what is a slightly early end to the stream, because I have just finished Spyro 3. But lovely to have you. Really appreciate the follow. And yeah, I'm probably going to do a little raid now. But thanks everyone for being here, not just today, but through the Spyro 3 playthrough. I will be playing next week on Thursday, finally, the PS1
I'll use the bucket.
Harry Potter game. The first one, I'll use the bucket. Thank you, BTJ. So, you've been asking for it since I started streaming, and it's happening. On Thursday at the usual time of 7 PM BST, I'll be playing Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, or the Sorcerer's Stone, if you want to get American about this. The PS1 version, of course, the good bad one, the bad good one. But I'm not streaming this Thursday, this coming Thursday. I'm talking about next Thursday, so Thursday the 3rd. Oh my goodness, is it nearly September already? Wake me up when September ends, everyone. So, I'm not streaming this Thursday because I am away, and I don't think I'm streaming on Monday either, a week on Monday, because I'm not going to be back in time. So, unless there's some big change to our travel arrangements, it's not going to happen. So, don't expect to stream on Monday. I might do a kind of a bit of an ad hoc replacement stream on, say, Tuesday or Wednesday, but I don't know yet what I'm going to be able to do, and what, you know, I might be like busy with other stuff when I get back, so I don't want to commit just yet to any kind of replacement stream. So no stream this Thursday, no stream next Monday, but there will at the very least be a stream next Thursday, PS1 Harry Potter Part 1 of many, because we'll play the Chamber of Secrets as well, which I'm really looking forward to as well. So we'll play those for the next few Thursdays. There may be some other replacement stream in the meantime, so do follow if you're not already, and turn your alerts on, and follow me on social media, or follow the VODs channel over on YouTube, youtube.com/@TinyPeterPlays for all of my VODs. If you could subscribe over there, that would be wonderful. But there you go, that's how you can keep up with me, and you know, any changes that might happen between now and then to the schedule. But that's the plan. Thursday, a week this Thursday, so not this Thursday, the week after, Harry Potter on the PS1. That will probably be my next stream. So, yeah, that's it. And you can follow me on most major social apps at that Peter Austin. Says Stream Elements in the chat there. Quite right. So, shall we see if anyone is available to be raided? I think, actually... Oh, has Kate stopped streaming? She was streaming earlier today, and she was on her schedule. It said she might still be live at this time, but I think she may be done. But Kate keeps raiding me, which is really nice, and I want to return the favour, but she's not live at the moment. No. Yeah, that's a shame. So, who can I raid? Professor Juice is live, so we could raid Rosie again. Let's do that. Rosie is currently playing Signalis. Oh, interesting. A recent game. Professor Juice. I will see you all next week. Well, I'll actually see you before then, because remember, the other thing is, even though I'm not streaming on this channel for the rest of the week, I'm streaming tomorrow on the YouTube, Worst Games Ever YouTube channel, youtube.com/@worstgamesever. About 6:45 BST, we're doing live reactions, me and Ben, to Gamescom opening night live, and then the day after, Wednesday, I think it's at 2 PM BST, on the same channel, YouTube, Worst Games Ever, we're doing the usual Worst Games Ever stream as well. So there you go. There's lots more from me this week, live on the internet, just not right here on Twitch. So there you go. That's it. You know everything you need to know. Cool. Well, I will see, hopefully, all of you, or most of you, tomorrow. But then here on Twitch, I'll see you a week on Thursday, if not a little bit sooner, if I'm able to do a bonus stream a little bit earlier than that next week. But you know all you need to know now. Have a good rest of your week if I don't see you over on Worst Games Ever, and I'll catch you very soon. Right, lovely. Bye everyone.